Now this is interesting.
Oh man,
Captain L hates this stage, or not this stage. hates this matchup.
Hates Little Mac.
He hates Little Mac. I think he's starting to get to the point where he likes it a little bit more. You know, he's kind of getting the hang of it. But there was a period of time where he'd play against Alphakins, and he didn't like playing against Alphakins. And he just hates how patient you have to play against Little Mac.
Yeah, so we got a Rocket Raccoon versus Captain L. Why does Captain L hate this matchup so much? Because I wouldn't assume that it's like a bad matchup for Pikachu.
No, it's not bad at all. It's just really scary. There have been a lot of times where like Captain L has been like...
Just like that, like 3 hits, 45%.
Yeah, has been in the driver's seat for a set and then like gotten taken out by something.
Yeah, Sandman, obviously, pretty good at Little Mac. And, oh, gets the reverse hit of the side B.
This Little Mac has like really, really good buttons, and I think he's okay. I think Landon likes abusing characters that have less good buttons. Oh, he waited for that.
Oh man, doesn't quite go for it right yet. Would have missed anyway if he went for an up smash, so it was a good option. KO punch is on deck. Sandman's probably not going to want to use it unless he absolutely has to. But then again, he's super early in the set still.
All right, that was a good quick attack to get rid of the KO punch.
Yeah, putting a quick attack, putting him into free fall is a little bit. Woo, that's gonna do it though. Down tilt to sideways up B. Yeah, Sandman just having a really solid knowledge of this matchup.
Yeah, he's really just waiting it out. Captain No likes when other people approach him, but Sandman's not doing that. He's just taking his time. He's just waiting. I think that's the right way to play this matchup.
Yeah, once again gets the reverse hit. Misses the 2 frame. I find Sandman is also super good at getting 2 frames with Little Mac.
It's a good tech. Don't DI in. All right, good. There's that same down throw mix-up we're talking about.
And almost KO punch. I was almost back online again.
Yeah, at this point he might not need it though.
Yeah, man, he's looking
with this much
dominating.
Rage, he might just need a down tilt KO, or sorry, down tilt up B, or even just like a jab up B maybe.
There it is.
But now he can't shield. Now Captain L has the threat of not being able to shield.
And then Sandman seeing that time and perfect shield in the quick attack, so he doesn't lose his KO punch. Ah, losing it that time though. Goes. Is probably still not going to make it back. Yeah.
Yeah, see, his only hope there is if he would manage to SDI through that back air and get sent out on the other side.
Yeah.
You can do that with Pikachu back air, but not a lot of people abuse it. But I think that was his only chance to live there.
Now he's got to do that thing that everybody does against Mac, which is try to get him off the side of the stage. And then obviously Sandman, who knows exactly how to play against that, is going to stay in the middle of the stage.
Not quite.
Battlefield, not going to let that happen.
But now things like, oh, it should be over.
Yeah. Bit of a either a misinput or just a misplay. For
I think it must have been a misinput for quick attack forward.
Oh yeah.
Like he must have just went for it a bit too fast.
But I think this is one time we can probably assume that Captain L isn't going to counterpick to FD.
No, I can't see it.
That would be a pretty risky thing to do. Oh, I guess Captain L was having a little bit of an issue with the controller, it looks like.
No, I don't think so. It looked like he was just kind of like holding it. Yeah, it was just Devin wanted to drink water, I think. Oh,
yeah. Well, it just he was kind of like playing with it a little bit, so I think he might have been maybe a button was sticky or something.
All right, so Dreamland. Sandman not banning Triplats. I'm assuming he banned Smashville. That stage is not good for Little Mac.
And just like that, Little Mac's out.
Yeah, that's what can happen on the other side of this matchup.
Especially when you're as solid at fair strings as Captain L is. And then like you were saying earlier with the quick attack cancels are definitely going to help out a whole lot.
The thing about the quick attack cancels if you know they're coming, there's actually like ways you can abuse him pretty hard. Because if you see him quick attacking into the ground, you can just down tilt, down smash, that kind of stuff into the ground, and get some really, really good openings. And Sandman is going for some of those. You can see him kind of walk forward, and he goes for these down tilts. Like there. He quick attacked into the ground, and Sandman was able just to kind of like step back a little bit and down tilt. I'm not sure if how aware he is of the cancels, but he is dealing with them quite well.
KO punch actually didn't get lost there, which is...
It's a time-based thing. So for the first like 10 seconds of KO punch, you can't lose it. And then after that period of time, then it's any strong hit will...
well, no, it's free fall.
Yeah, sorry, when I say strong hit, I mean like, yeah, anything that sends you into tumble. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily free fall, it's tumble.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. I guess they're technically different. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Hell of a spike there. That was really clean.
6 seconds? Okay, cool. So it's 6 seconds for max KO punch.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. 10 seconds does seem like a really long time.
Yeah. But yeah, for the first 6 seconds, he's locked into that, and you can't knock it out of him.
Yeah, Town and City. FD was definitely banned.
Alright, so Town and City. This is going to be good for Mac in a few different ways. Being able to do down tilt up B and get kills off the lower ceiling is going to be really, really nice. And he also has more kind of like area on the stage, so he's not going to be constantly by the edges unless Captain L consistently puts him there. But having that extra room to kind of like be in the middle of the stage more often is sometimes really, really nice.
Captain L is really, really good at abusing all these kind of recovery options from Sandman. He's not hitting them directly, but as soon as he gets back onto the map, then he's picking them right off again. Oh,
I was going to say, also, KO Punch will kill at 0 on this stage with any sort of rage.
Oh, is that?
So
it's not something you see often.
Yeah.
Oh, goes for the spike on the Thunder, but he DI's in. DI's in? Yeah, that's a weird thing to say. Sees it coming that time, though. He tried to go for this stage tech with the side B on Little Mac, which is always really exciting.
Ooh, went really deep for that.
Oh, man. Sandman is just not in the place he wants to be.
Yeah, Captain L's doing a really good job of keeping him in the corners. He's getting close to down tilt up B%. And KO Punch is coming out, too. He's got to play really safe.
Just the trade there.
KO punch.
So now Captain L is probably going to be playing a little bit in the air a little bit more. Just trying to... But yeah, just raw up B. Just pulls his Zero Suit Samus and out he goes. They're both just trying to keep stage control right now. They're just trying to keep the neutral safe. Neither of them at all want to give it up, especially Sandman.
I expect Captain L to go for that down throw grab mix-up sometime soon here, near the edge. Because near the edge, Little Mac players always want to DI in, because they want to be as close to the stage as possible, so that...
Sandman going for the early game fist bump there.
I thought she was over short. It depends, I think, how long you're holding onto ledge. Oh, okay. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, just running it back to town. It's to be expected. It's pretty much Little Mac's got the same thing as ZSS in that regard. Just 2 stages that you're going to have to play on no matter what. All
right, so this is... I think what Sandman needs to do is he just needs to make sure he's staying near the center of the stage more. Captain L is doing his best to bring him near the edges, but stuff like that, you can't do that. You can't run that far off.
But he gets out of it.
No, see, he's running at Captain L when Captain L's near the edge, and he's playing near the edges. He really has to stay near the center as best he can.
Yeah, that was definitely a bit of a risk run. Ooh, gets
again. Stuff like
again.
that is so scary.
He's. Yeah, I think because of the first game, the thing that Sandman did super well was he just never gave up the middle of the stage, and now he's just, yeah, like you were saying, just kind of trying to get him at the edges, which is pretty dangerous.
Air dodge read. Punches him.
Call PETA because Little Max is beating the shit out of a mouse right now.
Ooh, really good call out with that up smash.
Oh,
wow.
Really good down smash.
And now this is the one thing that I've talked to Captain L about. Okay, not anymore. But the scariest thing he says about Little Mac is when he's just before KO punch, so that when he down tilts you, it doesn't give him a KO punch.
Yeah.
But you have no way to knock him out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So that's one thing that I've talked to him about. He thinks that's one of the scariest things that Little Mac can do.
And then unfortunately, Captain L is just getting rid of the KO punch immediately. He barely even got to touch the stage with it.
Ooh, jab, jab, jab. Almost gets that up smash. Good tech by Captain L.
Does he do the jab flurries? Ooh, popping him out of it.
Little bit of a misspace there from Captain L. He can space that far enough back that it won't pop him through like that through the stage.
See this coming out. Goes for it, Town and City.
Does it?
Yeah, that was
game 5.
That was definitely much better played by Sandman that time. He got a few like really solid punches, especially on that first stock. Really strong smash attacks, just catching him out. And there's Captain L's counter pick. I forget, is Dreamland on the table?
Yes.
So we might see him go back to that.
Unless he bans triplats, but then Captain L might take him to Smashville, and he hates that.
How does I guess I'm not too sure. How does Little Mac feel?
So yeah, he did ban triplats, and they went to Smashville. This is very interesting.
I guess Little Mac's probably not a huge fan of Lilat, is he?
No, he likes Lilat to a certain extent.
Oh yeah, because he can get like the up smashes on the platform.
It's like FD is probably his best, and then Town, and then like Lilat and Battlefield are about the same. And then Dreamland and Smashville is about what I'd say.
Yeah. Yes, this is a good option or good counter pick from Captain L here because obviously Little Mac's not going to try to do anything to you when you're sitting on the platform off the stage.
Yeah, that's what's going to be really rough here and plus the stage is really narrow, so it's going to be really easy for Captain L to carry him to the corners. Captain L's been doing a really good job of avoiding KO punch this set. Hasn't managed to land a single one on Captain L, which is really good.
Yeah, Captain L hasn't, or Sandman hasn't whiffed one either. Has also been good. But I think the longest that he's actually held on to it for is maybe like 25 seconds. Just going for that raw up B just through the platform and missing, but not getting punished for it. So yeah, we take those.
Ooh, good dash attack.
But now he's at that position that you were saying before where he doesn't have KO punch, but one down tilt he's going to have it.
Yeah, I don't think down tilt KO punch will be a confirm at this percent, so I don't know if he'll... Yeah, he does go for that B instead, even though he did get that KO punch on the down tilt.
Sandman looking really good, sitting at a comfortable 69% with the KO punch on deck. I don't think in this case Sandman is hyper concerned about trying to get the kill with the KO punch because he doesn't have any confirms that lead into it. So he's just going to try to save it for the next stock, but then I think he's realistic enough to know that it's going to be really hard to do that.
Like, the fact that it completely goes through shield is something that I think he should abuse, but I can see him wanting to save it for the next stock.
Then loses it with the nair.
That being said, Captain L hasn't been shielding all that much, so I think it was probably a good idea to try and hold it the way he did. Ooh, side B's out. He needs some sort of a smash attack call out.
Doesn't go for the up B that time.
Yeah, it looked like Captain L was just out of the range of it. I think he's playing a little bit too safe.
Oh.
I think he needs to go for some smash attack callouts because that's what was working so well for him in the last game. He called him out with a few smash attacks.
Oh no! Oh, not like this! Not like this! Oh! Oh no! Sandman he's not happy about that one. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, oh no. The classic second time I played Smash Bros. Little Mac classic